Assalamualaikum class. Welcome back to our English class for today. So today we are going to master our previous lesson that we already learned before in our previous class is about was versus were. I'm sure all of you already know about was versus were, that we use was for a singular person, for singular noun. Singular means one person. So we use was for one person, for singular. But we use were for second person meanings more than one person. Plural noun, more than one, we call them as plural. Okay, more than one, we call them as plural. So if more than one person, more than one things, we use verb. Okay, so how to use them in past tense? And did you know about past tense or not? So do you understand what is actually past tense? So past tense is actually about what happened in the past. Okay, so when we want to use was and were, make sure that our sentences is actually talking about the past. Okay, so this is a few verbs in present tense. Present tense means what we are doing right now, the things that happen right now. Okay, for example here, I put eat, walk, write, sing, and play. So this is how we usually write the verb, am I right? But when it becomes past tense, the spelling is a little bit different from the usual. Okay, as we can see here, eat become ate, walk we put ed, right become wrote, sing sang, play play. So this is actually how we want to recognize that certain sentences, that certain story is talking from the past, is actually from talking about the past. So how we want to recognize it is in how the verb is right. Okay, so if you see, for example, I ate an apple, meaning it happened before, not right now. If I eat an apple, meaning it become right now, it happened right now. So I will show you the example. In past tense, the verb spell different. Okay, just like we saw just now, it different from the usual verb that we use. Okay, see here, past tense verbs describe an action that has happened in the past. Many past tense verbs are formed by adding ed to the verb. Just like I show you just now, play become played, play become play. So you see here, play present tense, what happened right now, doesn't have ed behind y. But if it is in past tense, it will become play. Okay, for example, the children play in the park yesterday. It happened yesterday. It happened before. So if we want to talk about the past, make sure you put ed after the verb that you use. Okay, so it's actually a very interesting fact. But remember, if you want to write past tense, there are two rules. Okay, the first one, we put ed, but it can also change the whole spelling of that verb. So what the meaning of add ed and the change of spelling, I will show you now. So make sure you listen carefully and focus on this topic. Okay, so the first one here, add ed, you put ed after the verb. Okay, what the meaning of put ed after the verb is like this. Okay, for example here, I use walk. Walk, when past tense, it will become walk. You see, the spelling is different from the usual walk. There is ed after the k. Okay, next example is play. When it happened in the past, it will become play. But the spelling is different where we put ed after the y. Okay, the next one is grill. Do you still remember the grilled chicken? We grill chicken, chicken grill. So grill is present tense, but when it become in the past, it will become grill. We put ed after the l. Okay, the next one, change spelling. So what the meaning of change spelling is the whole word, the whole verb that you write will change to another new spelling. For example here, it will become AIDS. You see, these two has different spelling. Okay, the next one, run become ran. See, a different spelling. Okay, the next one, sing become sang. Okay, so these two rules you need to remember. All the verbs has their own spelling, has their own rules when changed from present tense to past tense. So if you want to master this, you need to do a lot of writing and a lot of reading to recognize which one will add ed after the word or which one will change the spelling. However, there are also some words that are not changing in anything. We don't put ed, we don't change the spelling. So how you want to know about this? You need to practice a lot. So at the comment section, at the description, I will put a link for you to practice, and I want you to try to match the verbs with the correct past tense. Okay, so make sure you do the practice so you will master how to write past tense properly. Okay, this is the practice that I have prepared for you, and the link I will share it in the description, so make sure you do it. Okay, so if you do this, you can master how to write the past tense. Okay, so that's all for today. A really short class, but it's a really important on how to write the past tense. Okay, class, so if you have any question, if you regarding this topic, you can contact me. And if you don't know how to access the activities in this topic, you can also contact me, because not only this practice, I will also share you a quiz on how to write the past tense. Okay, so make sure you look at the description below the video and click on the link for the practice activity. Alright, class? Okay, so that's all for today. See you when I see you. Bye bye.